Carl, opening day of the season, a nil-nil draw against Bury. What have you made of that performance?
It was a good performance, I think. Overall, when you look how we started and how we finished, you've got to take the positives out of that. We're playing against a very good team. You know, we got promoted just like we did last year. We fancied for the league, being right up there. You know, we started off brilliantly. I thought first 20 minutes we were on the front foot, putting balls in good areas for our attackers to get on the end of. Bit more better quality. Maybe we could have got nicked one or got one on target at least. And then obviously they've grew into the first half. The shape worked well for them. They moved us around, they stretched the game, and they've got quality all over the park. That's what they have got. You know, you're looking at the way that they play. And we got into half time. We had a few words about the system that we want to try and do and change it to what we wanted to. And in the second half, we brought the subs on, changed the formation around. They dominated the first 20-25 minutes, if I'm honest with it as well. You know, I thought they were going to get one a couple of times. Maz pulled off a great save in the bottom corner. But other than that, I thought we grew into the game the last 20-25 minutes and we looked very strong. You know, with Luke coming on, Andre, you know, and I just thought we were going to nick one right at the very end, and we just haven't got it. But happy with the point at home against a very, very good team.
Is there anything you've seen today that you either want to work on or keep doing going into the next few matches?
Yeah, there's always things to work on. Obviously, you know, we haven't won the game, so we've got to look at certain things. But one thing I will say, and take the positives out of today, is our defensive display. You know, as a unit, this is what I spoke about to Dave about the pre-season games that we had against Hartlepool and Darlington and Middlesbrough, to work without the ball. You know, there's a lot of teams that we've played in pre-season that we knew were going to come into a very, very tough league. And we knew that we'd spend quite a lot of time today without the ball, because like we said, spoke about, they're a very good team with the ball. There won't be many teams in this league that move the ball very good like they do. So today, defensive display was excellent. You know, the things that we have to work on is maybe, you know, playing against these better teams is keeping hold of the ball a little bit more, with a bit more quality. You know, we give the ball away too many times going forward. You know, didn't take our chances when we had a couple of them. Scrappy shots at times, final balls. So them little things that we work on. But it's a quick turnaround and we're going to Tuesday and we've got another game.
There's a few players that I could focus on, but I want to talk about Nathan Guru, who's been at this club for years now and has been with us as we've rose up the leagues. How nice was it to see him still put in what looked like a solid performance again?
Yeah, he was good. He was good, Nathan, today. He's upset with his own performance, but he was good. Just like I said, the defensive side of things. He won his headers and he won his tackles. You know, his expectations are most probably be better with the ball today, but I can't fault Goo. He's been here for 2.5 years since I've been here. He's been outstanding. His attitude's got better and better, and you know, he's one that can easily fit into this level.
And obviously Mazfari saves in sort of last season. It was kind of an important part of our promotion. And again today, it kept us in the game. How proud are you of him? Are you?
Yeah, his handling was very good today. His kicking was, apart from obviously he put a few over the stand with the wind, but his kicking, his decision making was excellent. Maz is a top goalkeeper. That's why he's at this club. You know, we looked at him 2 years ago and we've kept him here and he's done really, really well for us. We've been a good partnership with each other. And he's pulled us out today with that save at the bottom corner. You know, there's not many goalkeepers can pull off a save like that. So we're happy to have him.